Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Class, the place where English feels alive, natural, and fun. I'm Marco, your English companion on this journey.
And I'm Erica. Buckle up, everyone, because today's topic is full of movement, sounds, and maybe a little bit of daily chaos.
Transportation.
That's right. We all move around every single day. Buses, trains, cars, bicycles, scooters, and sometimes we even sprint to catch them at the last second.
Yes. And we all have those classic travel moments, like running desperately after the bus while the driver just watches you and drives away anyway.
Oh, that hurts. I think every city person knows that painful feeling way too well.
Today, we'll learn how to talk about all those little travel stories and situations in simple, natural English.
So grab your coffee, or maybe your Metro card, and let's start this journey together.
Before we begin, if you're enjoying this show, please hit that like button and subscribe to Easy English Class.
It really helps us keep the English adventure going. And leave a comment. Tell us, how do you usually get to work or school?
Great. Let's start with mornings, the beginning of everyone's daily travel adventure.
Every single day, we all have the same mission getting from home to work or school. Marco, how do you typically commute?
Well, I usually take the subway, but in the morning rush hour, it's absolutely packed. People half asleep, clutching coffee cups, checking their phones, everyone competing for that one empty seat.
That's so accurate. Morning traffic is like a daily survival challenge. Some people drive, some take the train, some walk quickly like they're in an action movie.
I sometimes walk when the weather is pleasant. I love the sound of birds chirping and the smell of fresh morning air. But when it's pouring rain, no way. I hide inside the bus like everyone else.
That's so true. So when it rains, Marco takes the bus. That's actually a good sentence for practice, friends. You can repeat, when it rains, I take the bus.
Nice example. Okay, Erica, what about you? How do you get to work?
I usually ride my bicycle. It's fast and good exercise, but traffic lights feel endless sometimes. And don't even get me started on morning traffic jams.
Oh, yes. When everyone's honking their horns and you can't move even 1 meter forward. I always think, next time, I'll wake up earlier. But then I never actually do it.
You're definitely not alone in that. Most people say exactly the same thing. When I wait for the bus, I sometimes make small talk with strangers.
What do you say?
Just simple things like, nice weather today, isn't it? Or, this bus is always late.
That's a great tip for learners. You can use short phrases like, is this the bus to downtown? Or, how long have you been waiting here?
Simple, friendly, and incredibly useful.
Yes. Talking about transportation is actually one of the easiest ways to start a real English conversation with someone.
Now let's talk about choosing transportation. Every day we make these decisions car, bus, taxi, or just walk.
Right. I choose based on three main factors: money, time, and comfort.
What do you choose when you're in a hurry?
If I'm really late, I take a taxi. It's fast, but can be expensive, especially during rush hour.
True. And sometimes I choose the bus because it's affordable and I can just relax, maybe listen to a podcast or music.
Do you use ride sharing apps like Uber or Lyft?
Yes, they're so convenient. You just tap your phone and a driver magically appears within minutes. But when it's raining heavily, everyone wants a ride and the prices skyrocket.
Exactly. Or sometimes the driver can't locate your exact address, and then you're standing there waving your phone like some kind of light signal.
I know that frustration way too well. By the way, If you're learning English, you can say things like, "Can I get a ride to the airport?" or "How much is the fare?"
Nice. And fare means the price you pay for transportation. Let's say it together, everyone. Fare.
Fare.
Good job. See, you're learning English and talking about travel at the same time.
Let's talk about weather because weather changes absolutely everything about how we travel.
Oh, yes. On a rainy day, even short trips feel incredibly long. Umbrellas everywhere, giant puddles on the streets, buses packed with wet, uncomfortable people.
And if it's extremely hot, walking just 5 minutes feels like climbing Mount Everest.
Exactly. That's when I appreciate my bicycle even more. Wind on my face, music in my ears. It feels amazing.
But when it rains heavily, that refreshing wind becomes cold and painful, right?
Yes. So the weather really determines how we choose to travel each day.
You can say, "It's too hot to walk today," or "I'll take the train because it's raining."
Perfect examples. And here's one more classic. I forgot my umbrella.
That's a universal rainy day phrase. Everyone says it at least once a week.
Always. And somehow, umbrellas always mysteriously disappear right when you need them most.
Now, here's something interesting: conversations that happen during travel. Do you chat with people when you're commuting, Marco?
Sometimes. I once met an elderly woman on the subway who told me the most fascinating story about missing her stop because she got completely absorbed in her book.
Oh, no. I've done that before too. I missed my station once while listening to music. The conductor announced "last stop," and I thought, "oh no, not again."
See, transportation always gives us these memorable stories.
Exactly. When you travel, just look around you. People talking, children laughing, maybe a street musician playing guitar at the station. There's life happening everywhere.
That's true. Sometimes I just love watching out the window. Buildings, trees, city lights passing by. It feels like a little movie of urban life.
Beautifully said. Friends, if you travel today, try to notice one interesting thing and describe it in English.
For example, the clouds look beautiful today, or that child's smile made me happy.
That's a wonderful exercise. English learning can happen anywhere, even on a crowded bus or subway.
Let's wrap up this section with a few essential travel phrases. Ready, everyone?
Repeat after us.
I missed the bus.
I'm waiting for the train.
My subway is delayed again.
That last one is unfortunately very real.
Yes! And you can probably use it every single week, friends.
Remember, small daily sentences like these make your English sound natural and authentic. You don't need complex grammar to sound real.
Exactly. Just notice your day. Notice how you move around. English is hiding in your daily journey.
That's beautiful, Marco.
Thank you. Maybe I'll write a book called Subway Station English.
I would definitely buy it.
All right, friends, we've talked about daily commutes and morning chaos. Now let's move to something we've all experienced mistakes during travel.
Oh no. Actually, this is my favorite part because travel mistakes make the absolute best stories.
So true. I once took the completely wrong subway line and ended up in a quiet residential neighborhood far outside the city.
What happened?
Marco. No Wi Fi, hardly any people, just one old lady walking her tiny dog. The whole scene felt surreal.
That sounds peaceful, though. Maybe the dog thought, "welcome, stranger."
Huh, but I had absolutely no idea how to get back downtown. I approached someone and said, "Excuse me, which way to the city center?"
And what did they say?
The person pointed down a long road and said one word: walk.
Oh no. Did you actually walk back?
Not really. Fortunately, a kind taxi driver passed by and offered to help me. That's when I learned this essential phrase. Could you take me to the city center, please?
That's an excellent sentence. Let's repeat it together, everyone. Could you take me to the city center, please?
Perfect. Polite, clear, and useful.
My travel mistake story is even more embarrassing. I once boarded the wrong train in London. I was supposed to go north but ended up near the coast.
So, you got a surprise beach trip.
Exactly. But I was horribly late for my appointment. The funny thing is, I met a sweet grandmother who shared her snacks with me. She said, "You look lost, dear. Have a biscuit."
That's such a heartwarming story. See, even travel mistakes can lead to beautiful human moments.
Yes. And that's why I always tell learners, don't be afraid to ask for help in English. Just say, "Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me?"
Or, which bus goes to the train station?
Simple, polite, and incredibly useful.
Here's another one. I think I missed my stop.
That's funny but completely realistic, friends. Try saying it.
And remember, small travel mistakes can become excellent English practice opportunities.
Speaking of getting lost, what do you do when you're confused in a new city, Marco?
Honestly, I panic for about 30 seconds. Then I ask for directions politely.
Same here. Here are some easy questions everyone can use.
Where's the nearest bus stop?
How far is it from here?
Is it this way or that way?
Good ones. And always remember to say thank you after getting help. Politeness is universal.
Sometimes directions can be confusing, though. Someone says, go straight, then turn right after the pharmacy.
Eric, and you think, which pharmacy? There are 3 on this street.
Or they point vaguely somewhere and say, just go there. And you're like, where exactly is there?
True. So if you don't understand, don't panic. Just say, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?"
Yes, or can you show me on the map?
Those 2 sentences can absolutely save your day.
Let's repeat, friends. Could you repeat that, please?
Can you show me on the map?
Perfect. You're learning how to survive and navigate in any city.
Now we're talking about traveling with friends or family and all the little adventures that come with it.
Oh, I can already predict the situations. Who's driving? Why are we late? Who forgot to pack snacks?
Exactly. Every group trip has at least one funny moment. When I travel with my family, someone always forgets something important.
What happened last time?
Last time, my mom forgot the house keys. She said confidently, "Don't worry, I have them." Guess what? We had to call a locksmith.
Classic. I think every family has that one person who forgets things.
How about you, Marco? Any memorable family travel stories?
Oh, yes. My sister always wants to blast loud music in the car. My mom says, turn it down, please. Then my dad somehow turns it up again.
That sounds like chaos and fun at the same time.
It absolutely is. But that's what makes traveling with people special. You share laughs, minor arguments, and create new memories together.
So true. And you also learn practical teamwork phrases like, "Let's share the cost," or "Can you drive today?"
Right. When traveling with friends, you might say, let's split the bill, or who's paying for gas?
Great practice phrases. Let's repeat together, friends. Let's split the bill.
Who's paying for gas?
Excellent. You sound like experienced travelers already.
And don't forget this polite one. Thank you for driving.
It's always nice to show appreciation. Gratitude makes any journey smoother and more pleasant.
Now, let's talk about planning a trip or weekend journey.
That's exciting. Even short trips need a bit of planning. What's the first thing you do, Marco?
Check the weather forecast. If it's going to rain all weekend, I might change my plans entirely.
Smart approach. Then you choose your transportation method: bus, train, car, or maybe even plane.
You can say, I'm taking a train this weekend, or we're flying tomorrow morning.
Good examples. And for beginners, this is perfect practice for future tense. I'm going to visit my friend, or we're going to the mountains.
Yes. You can also say, we'll leave at 8 a.m., or I'll pack my bag tonight.
Exactly. These small sentences make your English sound natural and confident.
And don't forget to plan your route. You can ask, how long does it take? Or, what time does the train depart?
Good phrases. And here's one more important one. Do I need to buy tickets in advance?
That's very useful, especially when you're traveling abroad.
In advance means before, ahead of time. So the sentence means, should I buy tickets before the trip starts?
Marco. Perfect explanation.
All right, friends, it's time to wrap up today's journey with a quick review.
We've traveled through traffic jams, funny stories, family trips, and weekend plans together.
Yes, and along the way, we learned many useful phrases. Let's review some of them.
Repeat after us, everyone.
I'm waiting for the bus.
I missed my stop.
Could you repeat that, please?
Let's split the bill.
How long does it take to get there?
Excellent. If you can remember even just a few of these today, you're already improving significantly.
Exactly. One sentence per day is better than silence for an entire year.
So true. Now let's do a quick vocabulary spotlight before we close.
Word number 1, commute. It means your daily travel to work or school. My morning commute takes 40 minutes.
Good one. Word 2, fare. That's the price you pay for transportation. The subway fare is $3.
Word 3, traffic jam. When cars can't move at all. I was late because of a terrible traffic jam.
Word 4, ride sharing app. Apps like Uber or Lyft that help you get rides. I booked a car on a ride sharing app.
And one more, lost. I got lost in a new neighborhood.
Simple, real, and very useful for travelers.
Perfect. Now here's one idiom. Hit the road.
Yes, it means to start a journey. Let's hit the road early tomorrow morning.
Good job, everyone. You're really traveling through English today.
You know, Erica, talking about transportation makes me think about something deeper.
What's that?
Life is kind of like a long journey. Sometimes the road is smooth and easy. Sometimes it's full of unexpected traffic. But if we keep moving forward, we always arrive somewhere better.
That's beautiful, Marco. And it's true for learning English, too. You might miss a few stops, forget a few words, but you're still making progress.
Exactly. Every mistake, every new word is part of your journey. And even if you only learn one phrase today, that's genuine progress. That's movement forward.
I love that perspective. It's not about being fast, it's about not giving up.
All right, it's time to park the bus. Erica, what's your final message for our listeners today?
I'd say travel with curiosity, speak with courage. Every journey teaches you something valuable, and every English sentence brings you closer to real connection.
Beautiful. And mine is don't rush. Even slow progress is still progress. You'll reach your destination in language and in life.
I love that, Marco. Friends, thank you for joining us on this journey through buses, trains, bikes, and daily adventures.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Easy English Class.
More warm and practical English stories are coming your way every week.
And leave a comment below. Tell us one phrase you learned today or how you travel every morning.
Yes, we'd love to hear your personal stories.
Remember, one English phrase today is one step closer to your confident self tomorrow.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep moving forward on your English journey.
Until next time, safe travels, everyone.
See you on the next adventure.
Goodbye.